Hello my dear students, as you know this is our fourth class of mathematics and first class of relationship. Today we will discuss about the relationship. What is the relationship, and after that we will go to the functions. So today we are starting our topic relationship. So as you can see, there are the three boys. They are the three boys and three girls. Okay, and as you can see the face of this guy, you can simply recognize that this is a mechanical engineer. Mechanical engineer are very laborious. He works in a power plant, very harsh condition, and there are dust and there are high temperature. And look at this man. As you can see, he is a computer science engineer and he earns a good amount of money, and he works in a air conditioner area. So, and this is another one. He is a electronics engineer. Okay, now come to the girls. There are three girls. All girls are celebrities. She is a celebrity of YouTube. She makes shorts there, she makes reels, and she makes short videos on TikTok. So there are three boys and three girls, and let's come to this man. Now he want to get married, and my dear friend, first listen that this is a special case. Here it's his choice, not her choice. Okay, this is a special case where a boy can make the choices for a special case, because we want to understand something. Okay, so this boy has three options. He can get married to this girl, he can marry to this girl, or he can get married to the third one. Okay, in the same way the second boy also has the three options, and the third also has three options. So there will be the possibility of 9 pairs. There can exist 9 pair. Okay, so there can be the 9 pairs, and the 9 pairs will be first, second, this, third, and up to the 9. So all these 9 pairs are possible. As you can see, this is a, if I assume that this is a set, girl set, and there are how many girls? There are 3 girls. So their number of elements are 3 in G set. And in boys I denoted boys by capital B, as we denote set always the capital letter. So they are this is a B set, and there are the 3 boys, 3 elements C, M, and E. So there are 3 elements in G set as well as 3 elements in B set. Okay, and I have told you that there are possibility of 9 pairs. Okay, there are 9 pair possible, maximum 9 pair possible. And if I assume all these possible relationship pair, they are relationship pair, and if I assume all these relationship pair as element, listen carefully, if I assume all these relationship pair as a element, if I assume this is a element, this pair is element, and in the same way I assuming all the pairs as elements, so I can write down a set. I can write down a set that will contain all the elements, and all the elements are the sets. Okay, so there are 9 elements, and basically they are the pairs. I have just formed them and write down the set. And my dear, you can see here I write down B cross G, and I write down B before G because choices are from B to G. This is important, this is very important, the direction of arrow, because the choices are made from B to G, boys to girl. That's why I write down the B first and G later. I will tell you everything about the B cross G. What is this? This is basically a set, and it contains all the pairs as its element. Okay, now come to the next line. B cross G is a set all ordered pair, and the pairs are made of some elements C, S, R, T, etc. I have already told you. Now it is a Cartesian product. We give a name to this set. B cross G is a nothing but a Cartesian product. Everyone has a name, that's why it also has its name. Okay, as you can see, number of elements in G set are 3. You can see there are number of elements in G set are 3, and number of elements in B set also are 3. Okay, and you can see the number of elements in Cartesian product set G cross B equal to 9. So you can see that now you see the formula. If you want to count the number of element in B cross G, it will be the equal of number of elements in set G and number of elements in set B. This is a formula, and you already seen that in this case 3 elements, and here are 9 elements. This is the multiplication of both sets. Now if you know that every set has some set, every set has finite subsets, so this is R is a subset of set B cross G. I have already told you in the previous classes that every set has some subsets. So I write down a subset. Now I have made the pairs, and after that I assume every pair as an element, and I write down a set. After writing down set, I write down subset. Now I will define the relationship between the elements of a pair. Listen carefully. Now I will define the relationship between the elements of a pair. That's why I made the pair. Okay. Now we will come to the relationship. Okay. Now we will develop the relationship. We can relate the pair. Suppose we relate them on the basis of salary. Okay. Now I am relating those elements, the elements of pair on the basis of salary. And always remember the arrow. Arrow are starting from boys group to girls. So the arrow will be same. Now you can see, if I denote this set, this was the subset, element of subset, by a group X, and the girls group, thus elements of subset, the elements of subset by Y. Okay. So these are the elements of pairs of a subset, and these are also the elements of pair of subset, and that subset is R. Okay. So I see that the salary of C is 80,000, and salary of M is 40, and salary of E is 50,000. And you can see this was a pair. C and S is a pair. You can see C and S is a pair. So how C is related to S? How salary of C is related to salary of S? You can see the salary of C boy, computer science engineer, is 20,000 more than S. In the same way, you can see here the salary of M is more than 20,000 in compared to R. In the same way, you can see the salary of E is more than 20,000 to T. Okay. So now I can relate, I can develop the relationship, and I develop the relationship in this form, that all X are 20,000 more than all Y. All X, all values of X, those are C, M and E, are 20,000 more than the values of Y, and the values of Y are S, R and T. So this was the subset, and this is a roster or tabular form. I have already told you that what are the roster form, and what are the tabular form, and what are the set builder form. Roster and tabular form are the same, and set builder format is different. Now as you can see, I have defined the relationship. Then what is the relationship between the elements of a pair? Basically X and Y represent the elements of pair. Now I can write down the set builder form, because now I have the logic, and to write set builder we need a logic. So how I write down the set builder form? Look at this point. R, the set of all, what bracket say? Bracket says the set of all, and colon says such that the set of all pair of xy, the set of all pair of xy is such that x equals to y plus 20,000. I am repeating myself. The set of all pair of xy is such that x is 20,000 times more than y. We can get x by adding 20,000 to y, and as you know that there will be some values of y, and we will get the values of x. Okay, and we will give some term to the value, all values of x and all values of the y, and the name of that, the name will depend on the direction of arrow. As you can see, the arrow was from x to y. As you can see, x represent the element of boys, x represent the element of boys, and arrow was starting from x, boys to girls. That's why here I denoted the arrow from x to y. And from where arrow starts from where, those values will be called, the group of those values will be called as domain. And where arrow ends, all those values will be called as range. So the values of y will be called as range and the values of x will be called as domain. Keep in mind. So that's why earlier I told you that the direction of arrow is much important. If I start arrow from girls to boys, then I will write the Cartesian product will be G cross B. I will write down it G cross B. Okay, and you will see here the from where arrow was starting, those were the values of domain, and where arrow ends, that will be the value of range. So in the same way we can write down what are the range and what are the domains. I hope you got it very well. In the next class I will brings to you some more numericals, some more practice questions, so that you will better understand this. So let's meet in the next class.